What's up, y'all? Today I'm making a few scary stories, but those are about stalking. And here's one now, but make sure you go subscribe and like and subscribe. And all right, let's just begin. Number 1. The children's stalker. I actually call him the cameraman, but something's up with this person. But the cameraman can, cameramen can be just be watching people, right? Well, this cameraman stalks children. Okay, which is pretty creepy, if you can say. So, he was a stalker for about, so let's say he was stalking children up to around last August. Well, I found out. I looked about 3 stalkers up and go dig down in, and there was this one stalker that was taking pictures of children, but he would roam all over Tennessee. He would go from Nashville to Knoxville to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge sometimes, or he would do other stuff. This cameraman, some cameramen can also stalk children. Don't get me wrong, because they stalk. There's this one cameraman that stalked little children from early 2016 to last August. So when he first started, I don't know why cameramen has to be like this, but cameramen stalk children. So they stalk children. They would just stop by and take a picture, just take a quick snap and move on to the next person to get snapped at. Dude, that's just okay. I feel like there's something wrong with this person. Because I thought he was just taking pictures of the side, but no. He was actually taking pictures of children. Let me explain. The cameraman would go all over around Tennessee and just take a snap of children, and I'm like, but this wasn't known until just last August. Last August, this got known since last August. So they got pictures of this. This man has pictures of children, mostly little girls. What? Why does someone have to take a photo of? Oh, come on. That's just really weird. You need to people, you need to do something with this person. Okay, but if he was stalking my children, I'll just call the cops immediately. All right, so there was, and even one time, I think this was only a few months ago, when he actually took a snap of a boy standing in the Gatlinburg logo. I'm like, and I don't know what's wrong with this person. And I figure out what's wrong with this person. And when I found out on the Wikipedia, it says he's obsessed with children. That's creepy. What kind of sick psycho would do that? And honestly, just don't forget there's all kinds of sickos in this world, okay? Don't get me wrong. There are all kinds of sickos, psychos, serial killers, and all that kind of stuff. So if you're one of those, then you you ought to been snapped by this person. Like you ought to been not be like standing in the area of Tennessee. But this person might snap you if you're still a child. This cameraman will probably snap you, but luckily he quit. He's just quit last August. It says that he was obsessed with children. All right, this cameraman, and then I don't know. Over the years, he was been taking pictures of children. He would go from children. He would like take pictures of children playing basketball to children that are playing in their house. No, this has nothing to do with children playing in their house, but he would also take pictures of children playing outside their house. I'm like, what the heck? Why is this person taking pictures of kids right outside their house in the city and coming home from school? I'm like, dude, like, what kind of sick person would do that? But and so recent months he got arrested, thankfully. After a long time of stalking children, from 2016 to 2021, because he started stalking in early 2016. And he would take, and even one time he was taking pictures of a little girl, but this was back in December 2017. It said, I don't know the actual date, but it just said December 2017. But he, you know what was he doing? He was taking pictures multiple times at a little girl, same little girl. Not one times, but I think it was 4 or 5 times he took pictures of a little girl. Like, come on, dude, don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. And he was also taking a video of a little girl. I'm like, what the heck? What kind of sick person is this? But hey, finally, this man got arrested. And boy, if I lived in Tennessee and my children, I would protect my children and try to keep them inside if I lived in Tennessee. This man is insane. Alright, so if I lived in Tennessee, I'll keep them from going outside because that man, if that man was still out there, oh no, but he also had 25 years in, he was sentenced 25 years in prison, which that's really good because he needs to stay there from what he did. So, yeah, I mean, he was sentenced, I don't know, I think it was 25 years in prison. So, and then if I had children and we're living in Tennessee, I would keep them from going outside if that stalker is still out there. But he was sentenced 25 years in prison, and everything went just fine in Tennessee. So I mean, this person ain't out no more, which that's good. He shouldn't be. But until then, I am not letting my kids going outside if we lived in Tennessee because of that stalker. Or if we lived in the country, maybe he'll probably not find us. He probably won't be able to find us. Now we won't go to big cities like he does. Like he goes to Knoxville, Nashville. He'll go to Memphis probably. But he'll go to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. I'm like, dude, Like, he just, yeah, such a creep he is. So, if I were you, I would stay away from that person. Just stay away from him. He's dangerous. So this story happened recently. It's called The Black Figure. So this black figure takes place on Roblox. And honestly, he's been doing really weird stuff to young girls. Well, this user, Jammer 2008, actually did the photo, report to Roblox, and the comment says, "I like little girls," which that's no problem. That's no problem, right? Well, in a way, this black figure, I don't know. This black figure could be, I don't know. I'll be like, are you sure? Okay, are you sure he's probably the little girl's age? Well, but others think that he's a lot older than the little girls. Like, honestly, which honestly, he had 4 girls down, and they're like girls like Latte, Pickles, and Casalda 3. And lastly, we got Secdium, or whoever that is. Well, and honestly, fun fact, for the first year of his time on Roblox, he was not active at all. He was honestly not active. Like, when you go to see all of his page, honestly, I actually know this person's real identity. So someone told me that this person wasn't active for a full year. Okay? Like, honestly, he wasn't, like, he wasn't been active for a full year at all. So probably like a couple hours after he just got himself offline. I mean, couple. Well, he didn't. And then they told me, one person said that he was active for the first year, and he was unnoticeable. The whole entire year of 2021, and January and February of 2022, but he started popping up back in and so in recent months, in recent weeks, in the past recent weeks, he's been looking for little girls to stalk. And when you go to his profile page, it said, "I like little girls." Creepy. And he already has 4 girls down. He already has 4 down, and honestly, look at his figure's skin, like. And he also he also has a favorite, which honestly, one says that was all him, that was all by the black figure. If you like, honestly, when you get to at one point, you're gonna see girls for sale. I'm like, okay, dude, you're getting to a point where we're gonna have to call the cops on this black figure. Like, he literally put girls for sale. Well, we don't have to call the cops on him for that, but honestly, he was taking pictures of girls' profile that he was planning on to stalk. And honestly, put him in, like, he's been taking pictures of little girls, like, some little girls, and put in his game. Like, okay, dude, that's where it gets creepy. Now that gets where it gets creepy, okay? That's getting too far. Like, he gets a little too far on little girls and such. So yeah. And also another, like, on one thumbnail you can see girls for sale. Another thumbnail he has is a girl in the middle. The girl in the middle, she's black. You see a black girl in the middle with other 6 girls. In this picture, you actually see a black lady and all other 6 girls. Like, okay, well, it's not unsettling there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Just a black lady and 6 other girls beside her. Which honestly, there's honestly nothing wrong with the picture right there. And finally, he has ever since 2022, which, yeah, it says created not too long after, probably a day after he joined, which honestly, he had nothing to do with it. Like, he didn't want to do anything with it. But when we joined his game, there's, like, honestly, he was planning on taking pictures of little girls that he's planning on to stalk. Like, honestly, he's been searching little girls like Emma, Annabelle, Kate, and all those little girls. He's been taking it too far on little girls. Like, that's just so, like, he's just such a creep, the black figure. And, I mean, his year on Roblox, I just feel like it needs to end. Or not to end, but I just feel like he needs to turn up a little bit from that. I mean, when it comes to, like, searching up little girls, listen, he's probably not the same age as the little girls, okay? He's probably, like, he could be, like, one girl could be, like, let's say 6, and he's probably, like, 10 years older than that girl, like, and thinking that, and he's telling them, like, wanted to be his girlfriend. Well, I found that out, that the black figure is 16. Picking on a little girl. Like, okay, so the black figure is 16, asking little girls to be his boyfriend. I'm like, dude. Yeah, that's where it gets all creepy. And he was searching up little girls on Roblox. Okay, that's just, honestly, honestly, he has little girls already, like Latte, Pickles, you know who? I'm like, come on, dude, this ain't, like, dude. Like, I mean, either if he's gonna stop, or he's gonna get banned from Roblox. Either the choice. I mean, honestly, the black figure is just really weird. He always looks for little girls to stalk. And weird thing is, the most creepy thing is that he's 16. And the little girls are probably 6 to 10. And listen. I mean, I don't mind you praying for young girls, but whenever the young girls are on Roblox, it just, I'm just like, you can just pray for you can just pray for young girls on Roblox. Alright, that's all you can, like, do. You can probably pray for young girls on Roblox. Cause, I mean, the black figure is causing this. He goes around, stalks little girls on Roblox, and honestly, the worst thing he's 16. And he asked this one girl, Calcetta, according to one person, asking to be her boyfriend? Like, the little girl could be 4 or 5, so the black figure, according to one person, he sounds 16. So I'm assuming the black figure's 16. Yeah, that's a young sicko right there. Yeah, that's just... And little girls, if you're watching this, I want you to stay away from the black figure, okay? He stalks little girls. He really stalks little girls, okay? He stalks little girls. So, please, I'm praying for y'all. Story 3. 709 Clayton Drive, Clarksville, Tennessee. This happened around 1993. Later half 1993. I moved in by the end of 1991. Stayed there for nearly 3 years. And I honestly couldn't believe I experienced this after 20-something years. Almost 30. Almost 30 years. So I moved there about 30 years ago. 709 Clayton Drive, Clarksville, Tennessee. And this went on for about 9 months long. So it started around September-ish of 1993. Then this went on for about 9 more months. And okay, so I felt like I was being watched. Like, one day I was watching TV in my living room when I was in Clarksville, and I felt like I was being watched by some kind of person. I felt like I was being watched, like, by some kind of person, and then...
You're being watched by me.
And, yeah, that's just... I'm just... Yeah, but anyways, I felt like I was being watched by a person. And, through the window, felt like I was being watched. As if a stalker. And, yeah, I mean, this person, after me knowing him, this person seemed to be around, his mid to late 50s, you can say. So, he's probably either grandpa age, or you can say, but I actually was in my mid-20s when this experience happened. So, I was probably about 30, so I think we're like 30 or so years apart, which, honestly, you don't feel like talking about it, but here we go. In September 1993, I was being stalked. This went on for, again, 9 months until I moved out of the house May 17th, 1994. Just when my girl got out of school. He was going to finish her school in Clarksville High School. And we moved out of the house in May 17th, 1994. Now I live in Knoxville, Tennessee. Which I was just thinking about that day. I'm now in my early 50s, just still thinking about it. And this couldn't get out of my head. I'm in my early 50s, just still thinking about it. I'm like, what the heck? Why did this happen to me? I don't know. I don't want to even talk about it.